You know where you're at. It's the Rose Hedgemond channel. Roll it, Miss Hamilton.
All right, everybody, welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to this episode, but more importantly, welcome back to your show. And today is all about a life in a day. Some exciting news that I did this morning. We're going to be doing a little bit about conduct grades in school. Let me take a sip of coffee. And then in addition, we're going to be talking about some of the latest trends in fashion and what are some things you need to be doing. But to get us all started, you know what you need to do. You need to go out and comment. Please subscribe, do share, and hearts. Give us some love. What the world needs now is more love. All right, so we are growing, everybody. Do you see our new AI assistant? Ms. Hamilton, do you enjoy our AI assistant?
Sure.
She said, yes, she does. She enjoys her new AI assistant. She has a toy now. Oh, wonderful. And AI assistant, are you feeling much better? You know, Ms. Hamilton, she had to do a little tweak on you. Are you feeling much better?
Yes, thank you.
Fabulous, fabulous. We're all one big happy family. Manners is important even in AI. I'm here, I'm getting a little lunchy lunch at the Hyatt Regency in Coral Gables. Yes, I am. I had a very long day. You're getting ready to find out everything that was done. I'll give you a little tour. You know, this is where we had our father-daughter gala. This year we're not doing it. We have received so many emails. And let me say that, first of all, thank you for everybody that said, Rose, I went on the website and there's no tickets for the gala. I know. But just hold on. Change is coming. Let me tell you something. You don't want to miss 2024's gala. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything else. It's going to be a surprise. Go out to our website, avenuesofexcellence.com, effective January. And go out and just because you're going to want to get those tickets early. That's all I'm going to say. Sometimes you need to press pause on things. You need to take a reassessment. You need to reevaluate, restructure, and then you need to unleash everything that's been on the inside of you. And that's just what we're going to do in 2024. So stay tuned for that. So we have a fabulous show today. We're doing a little bit of a life in a day. So this is a different little YouTube. Little comical. This is the comical side of me, folks. And let me tell you something. I'm just enjoying my whole outfit today. I have this Cole Haan bag. It's everything. It was gifted to me, and I'm just sitting up here like, Cole, you and I are in a relationship right now because, honey, I need to get about two of you. Today is all about a life in a day. Today is all about what's in your closet. Stop being lazy, and we'll get into it. It's a little hodgepodge, but it's good, and it's something that's gonna make you go, think. But then it's also gonna make you smile, and then it's also gonna make you say, you know what? She's a funny little character. I have to be so serious so often that the YouTube channel allows me to educate, inform, but in a jovial and lighthearted manner. So let's get to it.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I know many of you in here, it's nice to see so many familiar faces. So the trust, it was 2016, we started the CBO. So to get into the trust ecosystem, there's kind of a high level acumen, you need an audit, you need all kinds of stuff to get in.
So if you're on my Instagram, earlier today, I put out, where am I? So this is where I'm at. I'm here at the Children's Trust. The team is getting the room set up. People are starting to arrive, and really very, very excited. We're going to be meeting a lot of organizations, and I'll let you know a little bit about what we're going to be doing today. Now, this is going to be a life in a day. Also, later on, I'm going to have Miss Hamilton fast forward information about what our actual YouTube video is going to be about, which is conduct. Have anyone ever asked the question on when your kids get a report card, right? I'm trying to hold this. When your kids get a report card, there is a conduct grade. But what is it for? And just like your academic, and hear me out, and just like your academia grade or your academic grade, you have to do tests, you have to do certain things to get a good grade. But with conduct, we're going to do a deep dive on that, because what classes, what markers, measures, areas of improvement is given to kids so that they can increase their conduct. And what's the purpose of having a good conduct? So you know if you get a good grade, you know where you're going to go with that. So everyone knows about the importance of dressing for success, dressing to impress, statement pieces, but even with technology, the way that you're presenting yourself, the way that people are dressing is changing, and you need to know what are those trends, what is staple pieces and things like that. All right, so for today's video, what we're going to be talking about, I'm here at the Hyatt. Let me show you here. I'll give you a better view. This is their restaurant. I think it's called Two Sisters, right? I kind of have it to myself. It's called Two Sisters, and I said, you know what? Miss Hamilton is like, Miss Hedgemond, you need to do a video. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is it going to be today? So it's a little bit of a life in a day. And in addition to that, I'm going to talk about conduct in school. And then we're going to get a little bit into fashions. I've been reading and doing some researching. Right. Let's go ahead and get into it. So what I want to talk about today is the conduct grade in schools. What is the purpose of the conduct grade? So you get a bad conduct grade, and then what? Do you work with your student in improving, and do you work with your youth in improving that conduct grade? Because if you don't work with the student and you don't work with the youth, then what's the use of the conduct grade? So one of the things that I want to get across is it is so important to have good conduct, and if your youth don't have good conduct, then that's when they need to reach out to avenues of excellence. That's when you need to reach out to avenues of excellence. It's as simple as that. The conduct grade is so important, because if you don't have good conduct, it goes more into than just disrupting the classroom. It also goes into a behavior pattern that goes into and follows them in their life. So if you have a bad conduct grade in elementary school, middle school, high school, then 9 times out of 10, that conduct is not going to really too much change itself on its own independently, right? You're going to need to have some assistance, and you're going to need to have some training, so that it's not a matter of you changing or that youth changing themselves. It's a matter of them understanding that in different social situations and in different settings, there's a way that one must govern themselves, period. It's a hard stop. So I encourage every caregiver, guardian, parent, you know who you are in your respective places. Take a look at your child's conduct. You need to have proper behavior, because it just makes life a little bit easier. It makes life a little bit easier. And sometimes when people don't have good conduct, there's some underlying issues in there. I gotta take a sip of coffee. So we're gonna focus now on the fashion houses. And this last week was Fashion Week, and this week, like I said earlier, was Fashion Week in Paris and in Milan. Folks, let me tell you something. The trends are changing. Stay ahead of some cutting trends. So one of the trends that's going on I'm gonna have Miss Hamilton roll some little clip footage that I gathered out of these magazines. Take a look, right? Take a look at your closet, and these are some things I want you to do. If you have clothes in your closet that is 10, 20, 30, 40 years old that you know is not a timeless piece, but it's more of a trendy piece, you may want to take a look and see how many trendy pieces in your closet you have versus timeless pieces. If the heel of that shoe looks like a raccoon has been chewing on it, throw it away. A shoe cobbler is not even going to do it. A shoe cobbler is going to look and say, ma'am, what do you expect me to do? I'm a shoe cobbler, not a surgeon of shoes. And I don't even think that's a business.
That's a negative.
Don't be lazy in your mending of garments. Let me tell you something, especially here in Miami, it is so international, it's ridiculous. It is very international, and you have to be able, going back to good conduct, you have to be able to socially blend in, socially be able to accept people's cultural differences, but then also be able to display yourself in a manner that is acceptable. Accept who you are in the stage that you're at, right? And then when you do that, increase your wardrobe capacity. You can get pieces, statement pieces, and mix them in with some little pieces that are a little bit edgy to give you, and find out what your style personality is. Clothes, they hold on to memories. You're like, Rose, you've lost your mind now. My clothes don't even think. Yeah, but when you wear something, you're like, oh, I remember when I wore this, Susie did this, or Timmy did that. Your clothes hold memories. Maybe you have some clothes in your closet. I'm just gonna put a plug in here, and I'm gonna touch on this tab, and I'm gonna get off of it. Maybe your clothes have some memories that are not so good, and maybe that's why you're not manifesting the things you need to manifest in your life. And maybe that's why your temperament and your conduct is a little because you still have all those bad memories, all those bad feelings, all those bad vibes wrapped up in your closet, in your dresser drawer, honey. You need to go ahead on and purge that thing out and get rid of it and get ready for the new. It's almost 2024, and we're going to be expecting great things.